Hey, good morning, everyone. Dan the Glass Man here, and I wanted to just give you a quick update on our little mini garden here. Our mullen's crazy lean. Got that lean on right there, hanging out in front of, like outside the walkway now. I'm not sure if we just chop it all the way from the bottom and it starts to regrow. I need to look into this. What do we do with the mullen now that it's grown this long? We've harvested some of the leaves on the bottom. We can continue harvesting the leaves, but then once it's bolted, what do you do? Do you just chop it at the bottom, let it come back? Does it come back? Let me know in the comments below. So we got these beautiful, beautiful corn stalks coming up right here. And our self-watering system is working out beautifully. As you can see, we've been through a heat wave, and these things are not, they're getting eaten by something, but they are not drying out at all. These things are just constantly they're just blooming, and they're growing quick. I wish I had some way to really show you how big they've gone. I mean, you can see a 5-gallon bucket, right? I mean, they've pretty much doubled in size to that there. So they're a good, what, 2 to 3 feet tall now. 2.5 feet tall. So that's our corn here. This is the corn that our son, he's only 4 years old. First time he's ever planted corn. And they all come out. We did six corn, 2 in each one. And they all came up successfully. So I actually have another one here that we're trying to grow. Trying to come back. It's trying. So that one got stunted. That one should have been the same exact size. And then we had another one, and that one did not take. You can see actually the water kind of like seeped in over there, and I guess there wasn't enough soil down in the roots and stuff. But we got this going. I believe this is taking root because this is now growing up quite a bit. So now we've got some like onions or chives there, and there is a flower or something growing right there. And I'm not sure what sort of lettuce or what this is that's growing up here. And we still got a beautiful rosemary. I was able to save this little plant here. We've got some self-watering containers that are they're just getting moist right now, but you can see there's a little bit of water in there, so we'll fill those back up. And these were basically seed starters for last year's cherry tomatoes. We'll get some other seeds going in there. Beautiful tulsi coming up with some other bean sprouts in there. So that's a volunteer bean sprouts. All of this is volunteer. So we got purslane. I don't know if you guys know about purslane, but purslane is very high in vitamin C and a lot of other different things. Very beneficial for you. But this one, stunted, should be as tall as the other. Our goji, as you can see, it's already bloomed, had the flowers, and now we should be getting a lot of we should be getting a lot of different goji berries on here very soon. You can see them slowly building up right there. So what do we do with this mullen here, guys? I was told that you could actually harvest all these flowers here, and you can collect the oils out of them. Beautiful, beautiful mullen. Nature's toilet paper right here. I don't know if you know about this stuff. This is so soft, super soft. All right, so let's get back over here and talk about the corn. And check out this purslane. This is some hardy purslane right here. As you can see just how big this is. You can cook this up, add little oil, little salt, pepper, garlic, something like that. Add some eggs into it, some potatoes, things like that. You can cook this up in the morning, make a beautiful breakfast. So this tomato here has completely taken off, and it's almost outside the cage, guys. It's almost above the cage. And let me just bring this one in real quick, because I don't want them to stunt themselves too much or hold themselves down. So we're gonna keep on bringing those, because this whole plant's gonna keep growing up. Eventually these are going to have to come outside the cages and then all the way up the top. So that's beautiful. we have the beans growing. So we're doing a 3 sisters here, but so far we got the 2 sisters. We got the corn and we got the pole beans here. So these are gonna grow and wrap up around the corn. Usually you wait until the corn is about 8 inches to a foot tall, and then you plant the beans, and the beans will sprout up pretty quickly. So you can see they're already up to here, and it's going to take some time to grow along with the corn. But yeah, the bean sprouts are doing very well. There was a late bloomer we put in the other day, and I think I see something coming up right there. Yep, there it is. So there's another bean. So these I think are all like brown beans or pinto beans of some sort. That's a white bean right there, completely different. Now back here, we did put a squash seed. I think a yellow crooked neck squash right in the center here. Hopefully that'll come up and this will become a 3 sisters garden right here. We also planted some other seeds in here. I believe just cherries. I just wanted to see, would a cherry tree actually pop up in a 5-gallon system? So all of this is all experimental. This is not going to sustain our family. This is all just to grow, because we love to grow plants. We love to be able to harvest the seeds, save them for next year. The corn, I basically just grow the corn in order to have kernels. And these ones are the ones that were like just left aside. I have boxes of ear corn, and I've got jars and jars of corn kernels, just filled up inside. But here is our corn, beans, pole beans popping up. So there's I think there's 2. Uh-oh, did we lose one? I moved that one over the other day. I may have uprooted it. We may have to plant a new one right there. All right, I may have to do that. But that's it, guys. Just wanted to give you a weekly update on how our tomato and how our corn is doing, if you've been following this since the beginning. But thanks for watching. I'm Dan the Glass Man. You're watching The Glass